What drives the requirement to file with REAC? Well, paranoia does, actually, but they're more paranoid than I am. We have a new client that has a HUD insured mortgage, and it's a major program and a Section 8 contract that is a major program that is not required to file with REAC. We also have a new client that only has a non-major Section 8 contract that's required to file with REAC. What's the difference? Were they not set up properly in REAC? No. The client here, here's the difference, by the way. How did your client on the second one get its HAP contract? Did it have it originally, or did it get it through a TPA? If it got it through a TPA, the provision was added at the TPA. Plain and simple. All TPA transfers require the audit requirement and a physical inspection requirement in there. On the first one, the mortgage drove it. And if they have a new client, that probably on the next, if the Section 8 contract didn't transfer, wasn't considered as TPA, I cannot believe it doesn't have the rider requiring audits. It's an absolute mandatory requirement to have the audit put in there. In the HAP assignment, absolutely. HAP assignments cannot occur without that happening. So if that was a blow at the field office, celebrate a little while. But I'm guessing somewhere back in the document you'll find that rider or attachment from the assignment document. It just doesn't happen. I've done 4 recently, and the number one answer from the field office is, where's that assignment?
I had 2 last year that, I mean, I couldn't believe it. Actually, it was 2 years ago. Last year they just, this year they refinanced so, with 223F, so now they have to do it. But they had an assignment, and there was, I kept saying to my manager over and over and over again, there was no language in there, and we checked and we didn't have to file with REAC.
That's a blow by the field office because they were taking it from your F, and they should have put it in the...
No, we didn't have an F yet. When
it transferred, and they still didn't put it in?
We paid off a mass housing mortgage and had the renewal of or new, I think we had a new mock-up to market Section 8, 2 jobs, and
they went through the transfer
language.
And no language.
No language, so we didn't have to do anything. And then this past year, they refinanced with 223F.
And they got it. They got the requirement through the F.
Correct.
Yeah, it's very. Now it could have been a mass housing contract, and mass housing transferred it and didn't put it in. But a HUD contract handled at the field office has to have the assignment language in. Yes, sir.
Also on the second, not subject to surplus cash requirements.
It is? Oh, no. I was going to say, here's the other, I was just going to mention that. Unless your HAP contract has it in it, you're not, if that's your second one, you have no surplus cash requirements either. So you can distribute freely. Now, if you had, say I'm on the first one, and I pay off the mortgage, and I have now just the Section 8, I still have no surplus cash requirement by the HAP contract. You can take what you want. They will never be added. If you had it, you had it from it's a new regulation HAP, but you can take what you want, and you have to disclose in the footnotes. Let's say it had a filing requirement. All you disclose is, and Phil Smallwood said this 2 years ago, put it in the footnotes, we're not subject to surplus cash under our regulatory agreement. You'll have to file the form, but it won't have any impact, and just ignore it. In the submission, yes. So I don't know whether they just not set up properly. It depends on whether they were state contracts. A HUD contract would not have happened.